As most of you know, the Marvel movie that will lead directly into Avengers 2 is not Captain America, Iron Man, or Thor, but rather the new character, Guardians of the Galaxy. It was recently announced that Parks and Rec star Chris Pratt has been cast as the leader of the Guardians' Star-Lord. Now there are reports that the next character has been cast. It's being claimed that Game of Thrones and Conan the Barbarian star Jason Momoa is going to play Drax the Destroyer on the superhero team. One key report claims Momoa screen tested and was offered the role on the spot. Another report claims that he tested but no offer was immediately made. Other actors who reportedly tested for the role were Old Spice commercial spokesman Isaiah Mustafa and former WWE wrestling star David Bautista, who recently appeared in The Man with the Iron Fists. Dan, assuming Momoa has signed on at this point, which we're really hoping for, because those other options, not so much fun. What do you think of him joining Guardians of the Galaxy?
I think for the movie, it's fantastic. I think for Jason, it's fantastic. It's a great opportunity. I'm scared for John, though, because, John, you already have such a massive man crush on him that when he shows up in superhero garb, I think I might start seeing you at the WeHo bars. So I'm a little worried for you. But otherwise, I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, I'm as heterosexual as they come, but I wouldn't deny a cuddle from Jason Momoa, even myself. Liz, here's the thing. I have actually been making an argument for a while now that Jason Momoa should be the front runner to be considered for the new Batman. And if you really sit and think about it, it makes sense. I think he's got really solid acting chops. He's got the physicality for it. He's got a great look to be Bruce Wayne, all that kind of stuff. And I think the people at Disney, which we know, executives at Disney every day tune into AMC Movie Talk to hear what John has to say. And hearing me talking about Jason Momoa made them go, wait, let's snag him before WB comes to their senses and puts him in Batman. Let's put him in Guardians of the Galaxy. Honestly, though, I do, if you know the character Drax, I think this is a great fit. It is unfortunate that it would probably mean that Jason would have to shave his head, but I think this is a really solid fit. Man, that Isaiah Mustafa name. The ladies on the Old Spice.
Where did that even come from?
Where that came from, I have no idea. Dave Bautista, I think, would be an interesting choice. I liked him in Man with the Iron Fists, but he would have to have a very limited acting role. Like the amount of acting actually required would have to be limited. If you're going to go beyond that, then you got to get away from a guy like him and maybe go to a guy like Jason Mustafa. I thought Chris Lord, or Star-Lord being played by Chris Pratt, was a fascinating choice. Never saw that coming. I never would have guessed it in a million years. But now I'm very curious to see where James Gunn, the director of the film, is going. And if it is Jason Momoa, the way the reports say it is, I'm intrigued. I'm completely on board with this. So that's just me.
And also having a really talented actor, because I do think Momoa has the chops, like you said. I mean, and physically, obviously, he fits the role. And I think when you start we're starting to see these comic book characters and heroes being played by real actors. I mean, Christian Bale as Batman, like a real actor who can bring more to the performance than just running around in a leotard. I think it elevates the entire, not just the movie itself, but it elevates comic book movies as a whole to a more respectable quote-unquote level where true talent is needed to play these characters. So I think he'd be great.
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to stop what you're doing and subscribe to our AMC Theaters YouTube channel to keep up to date on all the movie news, editorials, and our AMC Movie Talk show. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to hear about all our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.